Hi everybody, Varangian here, and welcome back, or welcome if it's your first visit. We are in Crusader Kings 3, and it's our Danelaw campaign. And we have Áslaug, the Queen of the Danelaw. Um, yeah, we left it last time with a lot of, well, succession issues, kind of sorted. Um, if we have a quick look at our succession. Um, So it's an elective. It's a Scandinavian elective, and we have Jarl Athelstan as who's our son as the next ruler. I think we had to force a few people to vote in our favour to get this over the line. The only issue remaining is the Kingdom of Wales. And Epic Burrito, a thank you for your loyal viewership. It's much appreciated. You've stuck with me through thick and thin. I don't know which one's the worst, thick or thin, but whichever it is, you've kind of stuck through it, so I appreciate it. Yeah, a couple of suggestions really. Either destroy the Kingdom of Wales, and it shouldn't form due to Confederate partitioning. Shouldn't form again due to Confederate partition because my main kingdom, the Danelaw, is a Scandinavian elective. The alternative is to, yes, add the Scandinavian elective. So add a succession law. And I'm unsure which way to go about it. I mean, obviously, by having another election, there's all those issues of people not voting for the right, what I see as the right candidate. So there are problems associated, or potential problems. So the other is to destroy the Kingdom of Wales. I'm sorry to any Welsh viewers out there that I think I'm heading down this route. So the de jure vassals in the Kingdom of Wales will lose 25 opinion for 10 years, and their legitimacy will drop by 50. What's our current legitimacy? 5 of 5. Oops. So it's 1500. Seeing as we're at 5, is 1500 the score? So dropping 50 is nothing really. So that's not too bad. So yeah, I think Kingdom of Wales is disappearing. It feels like the easier option. So yeah, okay. I mean, I've no idea exactly what's going to happen. I won't blame anybody if it goes wrong. But yeah, okay. Let's destroy the Kingdom of Wales. Well, there we go. I mean, you can see on the right hand side, Jarl Athelstan's going to inherit everything by the looks of it. So that did appear to work in our favour. So yeah, thank you, Epic, for the advice. That seems to have worked a treat. So one of the other options / something that we want to do anyway is kind of get an empire title, and that requires taking quite a few more counties, 19 in total. So lots more wars. Obviously, Dorset could be a good one to go for. Yeah, but we do still have a truce. For about a year. Oh, we started going against. Oh, that's right. We started trying to take titles up here, didn't we? We've got a couple. To maybe eventually take Alba piece by piece. They have an alliance with Bavaria who aren't strong. But we can't take a kingdom war. Let's unpause and let's get things moving a little bit. So we could take Orkney just as a county. Oh God, have we lost a husband? How can a heart endure this kind of pain without breaking? It cannot be possible. Yet here I am, my heart beating on whilst yours has gone quiet. Oh, Asbjorn, my spring blossom, life will not be the same without you. At least the memories remain. He died in his sleep. Well. And I'm overwhelmed by stress. That's not the worst way to go, I don't suppose. Particularly in medieval terms. Okay, so, yes, conquering a county. Well, that's just taking little bits and pieces. The duchy is obviously these northern isles, the Nordia. Otherwise, it's ones on the mainland, and the chiefdom of Moray being the largest of those. So that's a possibility. Do we get married again? How old is she's 52 is our queen. I'm sure she's had a number of husbands. Then she divorced one, but well, here we go. There's another one's gone anyway. We could create the Kingdom of Wales. No, we don't want to do that. So we've just destroyed it. The Earldom of Vabas. I think we looked at this last time, didn't we? Yeah, it's over here. Don't know why it says it's inside my realm, because it's not. It's in Denmark, but I think our son owns it. Yeah, so we've got that interesting issue to come up eventually. Which kind of makes me not want to go to war with Denmark, because currently our son is, well, kind of Danish. It's a Danelander though. So we could maybe take a couple from Ireland. We had good relations with Ulster. Are they currently at war? Whoops, let's go back. A populist uprising. Yeah, and again, these are all relatively, well, say relatively small duchies. So it'd be piece by piece, wouldn't it? But it's the only way we're going to make inroads into these. Dorset we can't take on. Alba we could. Either for Moray or sweep up the rest of the Northern Isles. Or we go take some of Ulster. we're only one generation away from our big heir with our big alliance with Ulster. So I kind of don't want to. I don't really want to do that. But it's going to have to happen if we want to get the kingdom. Although, you know, as I say, at the moment it doesn't look like our succession's too much of an issue. And yes, obviously now we've been stressed. Torrential grief. Life has never been easy. But it feels like the loss of my husband Asbjorn has pushed me over the edge. He was my partner in life, helping me get through so many trials and tribulations. Though he may have had disagreements, facing life without him just feels daunting. How will I ever manage without him? We could have a drink and we'd gain the trait drunkard. We could skip a few meals, probably more than a few meals, and be in apathetic. Yeah. Or we press on. You get a moderate health penalty. I mean, all these are going to give health penalties, aren't they? Okay, not so much that one. Diplomacy and prowess. Well, we're not doing much fighting now anyway, are we? Calm, brave, patient. Calm, brave, patient. Calm and brave. Maybe she would just press on. I know that's probably the worst one for a penalty, but yeah, I don't feel, you know, she'd do those. So yeah, we'll go for that. Okay, reduce stress. Challenge to a board game. I mean, I'd be tempted, other than the fact that I can't even pronounce that one. I'm guessing the H is maybe silent. Nefatful? Nefatful? I don't know. I mean, if we lose and I haven't got a clue of the rules, we're going to gain stress, which is not what we want. So I'll decline. Sorry, Áslaug, upset with me, but he still likes us. He still likes us a lot. Okay. I mean, maybe we just start to look at, you know, maybe concentrate on the realm a little bit. So we moved our capital, didn't we, last time? We obviously haven't given away Bamborg. He is the Earl. So he doesn't like us at the moment. So giving Bamborough to him would probably mean he will like us. So we shall do that, and that's Northumberland all under his control, or Northumbria all under his control, and he does like us now, so that's great. Our income, a new heir, York Corban is your new player heir. That gave him more voting power, I guess. It did. We'll have to go down the route of getting another hook. Sorry, I was just looking down here to see which one would be best. The score difference is less than 10, so a 10 swing would... we'll fabricate the hook. Will we go balanced? Difficult. Oh, ski mods difficult. Okay, so maybe he's not the one to go for. Ski mods poor. And this is the man himself. Ski mods difficult. Which one? Does it give you a indication as to the scale? Is poor more difficult? More more difficult than difficult. Tier title gives him the biggest penalty for us as an earl. So there we go. Odds are good. Secrecy is already fairly high. Let's go for increasing scheme potential. So 37 as an outcast will join. Okay, so let's get Egwin in. She will accept straight away. I never looked to see what that started at. Okay, so we're up to kind of towards 92, but we might as well invite more. Yeah, I like the secrecy. It's now at 95. Phase length, can we speed this up a little bit? It comes down to 89. That's a big jump down, isn't it? And then one more. Yeah, so, well, as that stands, that's pretty good, I think. Now then, do we go to war? We've got an intrigue perk. We've got 8 months there. I think we'll take Dorset. That's definitely a one to kind of clean up, isn't it? Which one do you think is worth going down? We might as well continue down the schemery. In case we ever try to use find the secrets. So we want that to get to 5, don't we? 5 advantages before we can take that. Oh. Oh no. So all that has now just been for nothing. Our son. The conflict between Scandinavian powers interested me little until my council's summary of the Battle of the Lolland Falster appeared. I know immediately that something terrible has happened to my son. There, among the dispatches, it reads, "We confirm Jarl Athelstan was killed, staunchly resisting the Danish pikemen." He is Danish. "He was slain by Chieftain Burzy, spymaster of Jarl Rikiza, in a fierce encounter. I could not have saved him, but no parent should ever outlive their child." Okay, let's close that for a second. Chieftain Burzy, ale lover of Vester Agria. Yeah, that's there. My stress is going to go back up again. Well, okay, Burzy will not get away with this. Oh, gosh, okay, right, well, let's have a look at our succession. Your Kolbein. Our son is Jarl Rikiza's antiquarian. Need him to take part or help us in a murder scheme, I think. Right, okay, so that one's completely thrown me. So now, from Rel's Confederate Partition, all children inherit equally. But did I disinherit this guy? I can't remember. Maybe not. But so why is it not now going to our daughter, Princess Ragnhilda? I mean, part of me doesn't want to rock the boat too much because Kolbein's getting everything. He's of a different house. I'm sure he's obviously part of the same of our dynasty, I guess. Sigurd dynasty. 7 houses. Yeah. So we haven't picked a successor yet. Okay. Now when we do pick one, all the people who I think we have hooks on or already, what would happen then if we picked Ragnhilda? I'm guessing if we unpause, that might have an impact. Let's have a look. It kind of has. It went up at least anyway. I'm guessing some of the ones who were on our side without us forcing the vote have switched because she's got that massive 150 against her because she's a woman. Now the person we are fabricating a hook on, who was that? Earl Orver. Yeah, he's still voting for Colbine. So a swing of 10 won't quite be enough, will it? That goes down to 55 and ours goes up to 51. So we need Colbine and then potentially somebody else. Yeah, as it stands, our succession stays as it is. Alright, well, no worries. Let's see what happens eventually. I can't believe that. Oh, all that work, worry, advice, and it's just all been for naught. I can't even think about sponsoring people. We've got various factions. Don't seem to like us. None of them particularly dangerous at the moment. He's got 10 years there, trying to convert the good people of Nottinghamshire. So, okay, and now our daughter is our heir. Okay, that's without us completing this scheme, fabricate hook scheme. So, I mean, it's close, isn't it? It's probably still worth going for it. With it being so close, it could just suddenly swing again. I'm guessing somebody had a change of heart. So what does that now do for our succession? Okay, everything to Princess Ragnhilda. Yeah. I'm guessing just everything goes with the election then. We could put him as our marshal, but we already have. What's Jarl Valdemar's? Can he be moved? Not really. Not so good. Duchess Isabel, she's rubbish. The only one we could do is bring Colbine in. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. Okay. We are close to getting that fabricate hook, or ready to execute the scheme anyway. Sleipnir on a sunny day. As I make my way to the hitching posts, I am greeted by the happy neighs of Sleipnir. She seems eager to stretch her legs in the beautiful weather, and I can do nothing but agree. Yes, I think getting that stress down would be the best idea. Right, so we could execute this scheme. What are we on? 95%. 95%. It's got to work, hasn't it? Scheme is successful. I have started a series of vicious rumours against Earl Orviar. None of them are true, and someone should decry them as the obvious lies they are. What better way for that someone to have Orvar in their debt? So we start the rumours, and then we say, these were all lies, and it make it look like we've stood up for him. I must stand up to this injustice. Okay, so now if we go to the election, goes all the way to the bottom. We can force him to vote for us or for our preferred candidate. And now we've got a 20-point gap, which is excellent. Okay, so back again. The succession appears secure. Okay. The powerful boar of Worcestershire. Is this the man or is this an actual beast? My steward, Jarl Erika, known for his interest in venery, brings rumour of beasts spotted in my realm. I am hearing much talk from Worcestershire, it is said. A foul boar has been terrorising the local villages, snatching livestock before disappearing into the grasslands. Snatching livestock? A boar? Interesting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that is interesting. We have a new situation at court. Who's this? Trampled underfoot. A wandering guy. How many times have I told you to stay away from the newly planted violets? That's my gardener, Elfiger. I hear, is that my gardener, Elfiger? I hear bellowing. I turn to see him carrying my daughter, an heir, Ragnhild, by the scruff of her neck down the hall towards me. Impertinence. The child flails wildly, covered in petals and dirt, unable to reach Elfger's arm. Put me down. I'll tell the Queen on you. You're not going to have to do any telling. He's bringing you to me. My gardener dumps his cargo in a heap at my feet. The darned girl has trampled all my hard work, my lady. It will take weeks to undo the damage. Ragnhilda wipes the tears from her eyes and meekly sobs. It's not my fault. He put them all over our little castle. We can tell Ragnhilda to go and help replant them. She will either get an increase to stewardship or gain the gardener trait, which is a +2, or the herbalist trait. Or I could say my children, or the children may play anywhere, and that would give us plus opinion on Ragnhilda, which she's already at the top. Yeah, I think go and help replant them and see if you can learn something from the gardener. So she got the herbalist, which was intrigue +2 and learning +2. Well, I'm guessing that's not quite kicked in yet. She's going down the stewardship route, but that's fine. So the domain. This is I was looking at this, wasn't I? And then Leeds. What can we build? We can increase our crop fields, the pilgrims' quarters, or the simple pastures. That would increase our tax by 0.3 a month. And the holding taxes will go up by 1%. That would be, the majority of our purse at the moment. Derby has a free slot completely. And so I'm now wondering whether to go for. I think I'll go for the hospices. We've had issues in the past with diseases, so we will construct the hospice, which should help. We could, let's wait until we build a little bit more gold up before I spend that 230 on more crop fields. Boars terrorising Worcestershire. That's holding a hunt, isn't it? What has our Reeve Osmond is a fornicator. We shall pardon Reeve Osmond. We don't mind too much. The master of my hunt, Jarl Alstan's been writing more poetry. I'm sure he's just plagiarised the ones that have gone before, to be fair. Well, I don't quite know how I feel about this, but appears I feel quite nice, quite good about it. Our truce appears to be over with Dorset. Who do they have alliances with? One of my own vassals. Somebody with 700. I mean, they've only got 5. Are they... Oh, hold on. Attacking Duchess Isabel. She been drawn into a war, perhaps? Definitely looks like she's going to lose that. I'm not too keen to get involved while that's happening. It looks like she's going to lose it. Why would she be attacking Duchess Isabel with in a Liberty score? In a Liberty war. I think maybe she's been drawn in. By somebody else. Something went in their favour. We have discovered Casus Belli fascination, so we can now so that's all the tribal ones completed, and now we're going to start working on the early medieval, and we're quite a few years behind if that started in 918 and we're in 940. So which one is likely to complete first? Oh, they are all 300 and odd years. Is that right? Will one of them become more... Okay, so that's the one that's come down to 53 years. Let's just make sure none of the others... Yeah, okay, well, we'll stick with bailiffs then. Additional building slots, available tax jurisdictions, 53 years. I don't think Áslaug's going to see that out. Danelaw has spread quite significantly. These elements are Norse, which I think we created. Yeah, excellent. Okay, dokes. First amongst office bearers can be reinstated. Inactive accolades. Let's appoint Arnbjorn of Bolton. No successor. No successor there. And we have our 2. Yes, they lack successors. Rome will lose land if Earl Bagseg Fredriksson inherits the Earldom of Irland. Well, there's all sorts going on down there, isn't there? Oh, finally somebody comes with rich gifts. Well done, Duke Saxbold. 50 gold, thank you very much. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of the Duke, who is announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference as attendants bring forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken and scribes record his pledges to serve the kingdom of the Danelaw. At last I bid the Duke arise, confirm my satisfaction and Saxbold's rights to the lands he rules in my stead. Good lad. Okay, looks like they're back to almost losing that war again. I'm utterly confused about why, how they've got involved. But anyway, it's got to be because one of these. Yeah, there you go. They are. Of course, it was. Wasn't that hard to find out, was it? Oh, hold on. Cousin Colbine's back again. Oh God, is she not very well? Do we have a maester? I'm sure, a maester. That's me being in Game of Thrones mod. A physician is what I meant. Are you not helping her? Choose favourite child. This is new. I mean, we're basically running out of children, so it's being the favourite of 4 when 2's dead is not particularly high praise, is it? Well, come on, Pemo, do your job. I mean, why am I waiting? We could take this, couldn't we? Uh, 100 prestige, 150 prestige. We will seize the earldom of Dorset. Either way, 100. Okay, we'll declare that war. I think this shouldn't take too long. I mean, famous last words and everything. Raise all here. We certainly don't. I don't think we're going to need all. So yes, some of her allies have joined. So we will keep an eye out. Master Ordiger, the hunter of the Anglo-Saxon foxes. Is this one of the defeated? Somebody we defeated previously who've now created camps? Is that there's a little camp? I don't think we're going to quite get there in time, are we? But oh, they've melted. They've disappeared. Yeah, probably thought that wasn't the best idea. Oh, no, they're back again. I think they're going to be fine. We'll head that way. Oh, they disbanded again. But presumably that battle that I took my eye off went well. There's another one that is also going to go quite quickly. Oh, a councillor has died. Let's bring our army back a little bit. There's no commander. Oh, Colbine. Hope we don't meet with an accident. We need a chancellor. We like Jarl Ulf. and he's pretty good. So you can be our Chancellor. Leave you on domestic affairs as well, I think. This siege has 7 months. An army of 5. Can just do what it likes. I'm not too worried about that. Oh, another 157 coming ashore. Another intrigue. Disrupt schemes effectiveness 50%. We'll take that. And when this goes our way in a few days' time. Oh, we've got a dynasty legacy. And there is a plague. Oh, perhaps not in our realm. We control Dorset. Did we take any prisoners? We have Mayor Aubrey. So let's ransom him. And we can still enforce the demands. We shall disband our armies. And the lumbering Queen Áslaug. Maybe she does lumber now. She's 55. She's got long legs though. Don't know whether the long legs lumber. Long legs lumber. Tales of your misdeeds are told from Ireland to Cathay. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. You are going to comply with our demands. Of course you are. Oh, and it's already handed off to somebody else. Okay, I like that. We just need to kind of get this little bit of Denmark out of the way, don't we? And I suppose now we have no ties to Denmark at all. They appear to have moved their capital back across the North Sea. Interesting. Well, okay, so there we go. We can hold court. Oh, we can ransom Count Renaud. We'll ransom you for 50 as well. And our dynasty legacy. Okay, so we went down warfare and law. Tax contributions and levy contributions go up. That's quite good, isn't it? Obviously, it's got to be something based that's on Queen Áslaug's traits. So she's calm, brave, and patient. Calm, brave, and patient. Would that mean she'd be more likely to go down? Well, I mean, she has got a high legitimacy, so maybe that could be something that she feels. Yeah, I know this is probably not the most what's the word, meta option, I guess, you know, maybe filling these out perhaps, but I think this feels like it could be a choice, a good choice. Control growth goes up, popular opinion goes up, so yes, we'll unlock rightful rulers because Áslaug definitely is the rightful ruler. Who will be her rightful ruler afterwards, after she passes away? Oh, it's back to being Dragon. Oh no, sorry, it's not. I saw her there and thought that's it. So she's still ranked 2. Oh, he's suddenly got 93 votes. Okay. Well, he's jumped up, hasn't he? I think perhaps I gave Wessex. Where's Wessex on here? Who is he? The old Thorstein of Wessex. Is this him? He's only got a vote of 1. I wonder whether suddenly giving him this bumped his vote strength up. That's interesting. That's an easier way of finding out who's voting, isn't it? And in what numbers they have. Well, let's have a quick look. I imagine it's all going to your Colbine, so it's kind of win-win. I'm just glad that the realm is not splitting on succession. I think I prefer it to go to Ragnhilda, our daughter, to keep House Fitzek on the throne. So I think in the next episode we might have to do even more scheming to get people to vote in the way that we would like them to do. So yeah, unfortunately, well, what did we have? A huge loss of our son. All the hard work. I really wanted him to inherit the and play as him because he looked like a really interesting character. Just to prove I haven't forgotten his name already, it's Athelstan, isn't it? It was Athelstan. Okay, I'm glad that I'd not forgotten that. I started to worry that I had already. But we did gain Dorset. I mean, is that a good swap? A son for Dorset? Dorset is lovely. It's a nice part of England. Swap a son for Dorset. But as I say, that does mean we can probably have a pop at Denmark to, well, again, it's only piece by piece, isn't it? But we can do that. We can continue building our empire, slowly but surely. And we shall obviously do so in the next episode. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me again if you have been here before. Do subscribe, like if you enjoyed it. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think could be improved, what could be better. Are we better with your Colbine or with our daughter Ragnhilda? Is it just personal preference? Am I being too sentimental? Who knows? But I look forward to seeing you again. In the meantime, look after yourselves and cheers.